The snow was falling so thick that it looked like the sky itself was crying. The camera zooms in slowly, an old man sitting on a park bench, holding a small pink glove in his trembling hands. Beside him, a little girl, no older than 8, sat quietly. Her tiny breath made small clouds in the cold air. He was staring at her with eyes full of love and regret. And then, as the world seemed to stand still, the girl whispered in a soft, broken voice, "You forgot me, Papa." If you're watching this, don't scroll away. Because what happens next will stay with you long after this video ends. It's not just a story, it's a reminder of how easily we forget the ones who love us most. And if it touches your heart even a little, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe, because we're just getting started. His name was David. Once, he had everything: a good job, a warm house, and a family that adored him. He wasn't rich, but he was proud. He worked long hours as a delivery driver, dreaming of buying his daughter Lily a piano one day. She loved music, her laughter sounded like a song itself. Every morning she'd run to him before school, yelling, "Don't forget to smile, Daddy." But life has a way of changing people. When David lost his job after the company downsized, he didn't tell anyone at first. He pretended everything was fine. Bills piled up. His wife grew tired of his silence. Arguments turned to shouting matches, shouting to cold silence. One night, she left. Took Lily with her. That was 2 winters ago. David tried to fix it, tried to call, but pride is a dangerous thing. He told himself they'd be better off without him. He moved into a tiny apartment on the edge of town and started working at a small diner, washing dishes late into the night. Then one December morning, as snow blanketed the streets, David received a letter. It wasn't from his ex-wife, it was from Lily's school. They were holding a winter recital, and Lily was performing a solo piece on the piano. His heart swelled. He didn't even know she'd been taking lessons. The note said, "Parents welcome." He almost didn't go. He thought, would she even remember me? But something inside him, perhaps the echo of her voice saying, "Don't forget to smile," made him put on his old coat and walk into the cold. The school hall was warm and full of parents, laughter, and the scent of pine. When Lily walked on stage, wearing a white dress and a nervous smile, David couldn't breathe. His little girl. She looked taller, older. She started to play, and every note hit him like a wave. It wasn't just music, it was forgiveness, sadness, hope, all in one melody. After the recital, he waited outside. Parents hugged their kids, took photos. And then, Lily came running down the steps. She saw him. She froze. He didn't know what to say. His eyes filled with tears. "Hi, sweetheart," he whispered. She looked unsure. The teacher came up behind her, smiling gently. "Lily, is this your father?" The girl nodded slightly. David crouched down, opened his arms, and said, "I'm sorry I wasn't there. I never stopped thinking about you." She hesitated, then ran to him. He held her tight, feeling her heartbeat against his chest, the same rhythm he'd missed for 2 long years. For that moment, nothing else existed. They went to a nearby park afterward. It was snowing again, just like the night he lost everything. He sat with her on the bench, talking for hours. He told her stories about when she was a baby, how she once tried to feed pancakes to the dog, how she made him laugh when life felt impossible. She giggled, like before, but as the snow grew heavier, her voice softened. "Dad?" "Yes, sweetheart?" Her eyes glistened. "You forgot me, didn't you?" The words hit harder than the cold. He froze. Tears welled up as he tried to explain, "No, Lily. I never forgot you. I was just afraid. I thought you'd be happier without me. I was wrong." She looked at him for a long moment, then leaned her head on his shoulder. "Promise you won't forget me again?" He wrapped his arm around her, whispering, "Never again. I swear." That night, David walked her home to her mother's door. His ex-wife opened it, shocked to see him. But when she saw Lily smiling and holding his hand, her expression softened. Without a word, she nodded, letting him come in. For the first time in years, they sat together at the kitchen table, talking not about the past, but about what could still be saved. Lily, sitting between them, drew a small heart on a napkin and slid it to her father. Inside it, she'd written, family. That little word healed something in him he thought was broken forever. Months passed. David found steady work again. Every weekend, he'd take Lily to the same park, where they'd build snowmen, play piano songs on his phone, and laugh until their cheeks turned red. He'd often tell her, I may have lost everything once, but you brought me back. And every time it snowed, she'd slip her small hand into his and say, now you'll never forget me. He'd smile, tears glistening in his eyes, never, my little snowflake. Never. If you're still here watching, remember this, don't wait for winter to remind you who matters. Call your parents. Hug your kids. Apologize. Forgive. Because time doesn't pause for anyone, and love is the only thing that can thaw the coldest heart. If this story touched your heart, hit that red heart like button, share it to spread its message, and subscribe to the channel for more real, emotional stories that remind us all of what truly matters: family, forgiveness, and love.